Hey, what up, y'all? Today we're going to play a game called Common Sense. What I've learned through teaching in-home banking for the last 2 years is that it's not a lot of you don't have the finances or the financial literacy. You just lack whole common sense. You just don't use your logic because you're so in love with your traditionalism. So check this out. I'm your friend Derrick. You're going to let your friend Derrick hold a whole $1 million cash. Your friend Derrick promises you that he's going to bring you some form of interest back on this bread over the course of 12 months. You let me hold that money for a whole 12 months and I bring you a whole 1% of money, which equates to $1,000. Because that's what the banks do. We're just using common sense and logic again. You would not accept that. You would be highly displeased. If you called me mid-year and I said all I had for you was 500 currently, you probably come snatch your shit back. But it's this thing called traditionalism that'll make y'all keep putting y'all banks in the money. I'm sorry, keep putting y'all money in the banks. Keep being solely reliant on these entities. Your whole fucking family is broke. Past 3 generations in shambles. And you think you're going to be the special one to do the same thing but get a different outcome. Click the link in the bio to join the course. Use your common sense.
Oh, am I going to be on Instagram?
Yeah.
So, I never forget faces. I kept looking at them and I was like, it's Derrick Grace. Then I was like, no, because he got on the chain. Yeah. Then I was like, well, maybe he's a rapper that my son showed me, and I just don't know. So that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jay, what up, bro? Look, I'm going to give you 2 pieces of advice. When you first starting out in the working world, remember this: infiltrate, educate, and vacate, right? So I want you to get them jobs for information and not money. Information gonna last you way longer than bread will. Number 2, with Foot Locker, bro, rather than get your checks and pour them right back into buying shoes because you get a discount, invest in a stock, bro, so you'll then get paid off the company, recycle the dollar, pour it back into the company, and now you're getting paid 2 different ways. And then when you run the back up on the stocks, you go buy all the damn shoes you want.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it. Okay, now, thank you. You all have a good weekend.
You as well.
And I told him I'm going to check your link.
Okay.
The link in the bio.
Yeah.
Corporations cash out on their debt. As long as they've been working for the company and the company has been paying insurance for them, they can cash out through insurance on your debt. So that's why I always tell people, have your own businesses. If you have your own business and your business is paying for your insurance, when you die, your business cash out on your insurance. But your business has to be structured in a different kind of way or in a different kind of structure. So when I tell you all these corporations, they do not want to have their headquarters or their businesses in the neighborhood or in the bad neighborhoods because they want to make you get your money. You don't have that much money you're going to give them. You don't have that much money you're going to give them. But every person who's working for them and they're paying for your insurance and you die, they cash out on a lot of money. For example, if Amazon is paying full-time employees for their life insurance.
Oh, other way. So ask Derrick why that's more important than diamonds.
Derrick, why is this more important than diamonds?
Matter of fact, what Neil at? Neil the expert. I mean, I could tell you why, but Neil the expert. But basically, like, diamonds don't hold their value a lot of times, unless you find like high quality diamonds and rare ones. It's not gonna hold your value. Gold typically holds its value, or it's gonna increase, but it rarely drops. And if it does drop, it's gonna bounce right back. And also, universally, it's some place you can go in the country, not in the country, in the world, that don't care about your money. But if you had gold, they're gonna treat you a lot different.
Like Dubai?
Absolutely. The UK, you're gonna get different treatment. If you go there with some American money, they're gonna give you half of that. You go there with this, so the conversation gonna be different. Hey, what up, y'all? One of the biggest questions I get all the time is like, what is in-home banking? I've explained it a gazillion times on a gazillion platforms, but I'm gonna break it to you real simple. In-home banking is you assessing the systems that you put money into on a weekly, monthly, whatever basis, and figuring out how you can remove those systems, properly emulate the system, but not fuck each other over in the meantime. If you don't get what I'm saying, just think about when have we, the people, ever been the beneficiaries when it comes to colleges, workplaces, banks, loan systems, 401k, etc. We never have. And that's because we're too lazy at times to look into those systems to figure out how we can do the same thing. I'm going to keep saying what I've been saying since day one. We don't need them, they need us. It's your last opportunity to get into the in-home banking course for 50% off. The discount code will no longer be available this week and it's back to full price. Click the link in the bio. I'll see y'all in class. All right, Mr. Grace, are you a buyer or a seller?
Seller.
All right, say I'm dead broke, right? I'm down to my last 100 grand. I'm trying to find a way to flip it to make some more money? Give me an example of something I can do to make money with 100 grand.
You buy a house, then you sell it to the next person, and that's called upselling if you sell it to the next person for a bigger price.
All right, name me 2 intangible assets that you got in the house right now.
A lemonade stand and a vending machine.
All right, name me 2 liabilities that a lot of people have.
A car and toys for the kids.
What is inflation?
A general increase in prices and fall in the purchasing value of money.
All right, and the only way to predict your future is do what?
Create it or create stuff.
So what invest mean, Maya?
When you use your own money and make more money.
So what's a loan?
When someone gives you money and you pay it back.
Who taught you that?
You gonna be a buyer or a seller?
He extra. You gonna be a what?
Seller.
Okay. Who taught you that?
Daddy.
It's good.
People only got one income. Like I quote Big Gregory at the time, right? He gave his example. A mother on welfare week has a limitation on how much apple juice she can buy. But a man can take a prostitute all around the world, label her as his secretary on paperwork, and he get a tax write-off. That itself shows you that, like, that goody two-shoes stuff, right, is clear about the book shit. It's for the birds. Like, if you're not going to find a way to get the codes that they got to the game or outwit the game, then, you know, you're going to be lost in the sauce to the day you leave here. Like, that's something I see, too. People be so, like, self-righteous and perfect and shit that they don't recognize it. This is my true belief. Like, the rule book was made for the poor and the lazy. Because the motherfuckers who wrote the rule book wrote another book that's like 3 stairs up for themselves. Like, nobody with bread follow none of that shit that they tell poor people to follow. So, no, man. Hey, what up, y'all? This is the part of the game where I remind you we all got gifts, talents, and purpose. But be reminded, if you don't maximize them, somewhere in this great nation is going to maximize them for you and be sure to burn you out. What I got in front of me, y'all, is some royalty checks that I collect on a monthly basis. Now, if you could name me one time you ever heard me say, go buy a digital copy of any of my curriculums, any of my books, XYZ, then call me a lie. But you can't. Y'all know the saying, good dope sell itself? Well, that's exactly what we're dealing with at this point. Now, outside of the heart and soul and the passion and the solutions that I put into my bodies of work, the point is ownership. The point is being self-published. The point is being able to collect everything that you put out. And that's what I've been trying to teach you guys from day one. I keep telling you, if we're not talking about controlling the board, we're not talking about controlling shit. But we really at a point and a place in my life where my children, my 5 children, can just eat off these while I venture out and plant other seeds to do other things. That's the whole goal. We're not supposed to grind and fucking work to the day we die. That is not the goal, man. Practice inclusion. Family business or none at all. See y'all in the in-home banking course. Hey, what up, y'all? We had to do it the right way. This is an art to my hero, Nipsey Hussle. And it was the only one way to do it. 2 kilos on my neck like it's the fucking 80s, as Big Bro would say. Like I said, man, it's an art to my hero, Nip. We love you. We miss you, bro. And when it comes to that aggressive intelligence, as you spoke of, you know I'll push you front line with you front and center as well. So, number 1, y'all, go extremely heavy with your gold. Diamonds are great, depending on the clarity and the rarity of your diamonds. Number 2, your jewelry can be used as a tax write-off. If you see, my jewelry contains my likeness. I'm the creator of Unlearn and Relearn. I'm the creator of in-home banking, amongst other things that's located on the We Don't Need Them, They Need Us pieces. Number 3, go to a great gemologist and get you an appraisal for your jewelry. And you know, a lot of times appraisals, we can't actually get a greater appraisal to what the jewelry is actually worth, which is always a plus. Number 4, get an insurance claim on your jewelry. If you happen to be riding a bike one day and mosquitoes snatch all your jewelry off, that great appraisal that you got from your gemologist will come in handy. You'll be able to double up on your initial investment.
Are all attacking you at once. Pay the system $200 immediately.
So, bro, cash him out. You hand me 300?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on.
I'm losing money.
Come on, got 200 quick.
Sound like the system.
You got the gate.
Right, I'm at the gate losing.
You just won, bro.
Oh yeah, when you slide it. People are very behind financially. We suck at loans. We suck at ownership. We just suck at money, period. We can't cycle our dollar for shit. We just all bad when it comes to money. So my question was this morning, why in the fuck do they oversaturate urban malls with Jordans? I don't trust you motherfuckers with a loan. But I will come to the mall that y'all like to shop at, and I will trust you to put 10,000 of the same fucking Jordan in one store so all y'all can look alike in the same neighborhood and wear the same shit. This programming and this systematic placement is not about your dollar at all. They know you got the money. We got plenty fucking money. We got plenty of spending power. It's about your poor sense of value. See, they know two things. They know we got disposable income, but they also know we have disposable mentality. They play on that lack of intelligence or that lack of love. Because, and this is why I say, like, we had a self-love class in the course. This scenario is about, I know I'm dealing with a group of people who literally hate themselves. Statistics say black people... Hey, how you doing? May I speak to Tyra?
Who is?
Derrick Grace.
Huh?
Derrick Grace.
What?
Look, I wanted to call you, right? I want to tell you thank you.
Right.
I want to tell you I appreciate y'all support. I appreciate your patience. You were the very first person to buy that game almost 7 months ago. So
Wow.
I want to tell you I appreciate you, and I want to let you know that we literally got 300 tracking numbers left, and all the games will start to update. So you'll see that yours is on its way to the front door.
Okay. Because I was wondering. I was like being patient.
No, listen, I'm sure. Listen, I've been wondering about the Chinese people I got it from. I've been wondering about some of everybody. So I definitely know y'all was wondering as well. But I just wanted to call you personally and tell you that I appreciate you.
Ain't no problem, King.
All right.
I'm just glad I could support you.
Me too. Because a lot of people don't know, like, I wasn't really knowledgeable about the gaming industry.
Me and my team over here, we just took a win. These are my co-investors. Okay.
Nah, co-conspirator.
Group economics.
Hello?
How you doing? May I speak to Solange?
This is her. Hi.
Hey, how you doing? I assume my name wasn't part of it. Listen, I was just calling to tell you we appreciate your patience, appreciate your support, and your game is going to be in the mail in a few days, and it'll be at the front door very, very soon. I just want to call and thank you for the support.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nah, like, I appreciate you as well. This has been a long, stressful, drawn-out process, but we finally at the finish line. So I just been calling people today and letting them know that I appreciate them.
All right. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
All
right, good talking to you.
Okay, have a good one.
All right, you as well.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? May I speak to Cheryl?
Is it she?
How you doing, Cheryl? This is Derrick Grace.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's that time again. Do not forget. Please don't say I didn't remind you guys. 50 times the in-home banking course will no longer be 50% off. It'll be going back to regular price. You plan on joining for that with that discount code. Click the link in the bio. Use discount code finally. I'm going to keep giving you guys this example because it's too simple and it's no excuse as to why we can't do it. So check this out. On Google right now, water pallets are $500 a piece. You're going to get 84 cases. You're going to get 24 bottles. So say they $1 per bottle. That's going to net you $2,016, which means you quadruple your initial investment. So to my people that smoke weed, sacrifice your weed 1.5 times, you got enough money. My ladies with the $200 hair, 2.5 times you got enough money. My fellas with the J's, 2.5 times you got enough money. Which you know what continuously stops us? Our traditionalism, our laziness. Some of you are truly going through life right now, think you're going to do the same thing the last 3 generations in your family did, and you're going to be the anomaly that get a new result. Think again. And some of it is just pure laziness. I know some of you looking at this line and saying, what the fuck is it like selling bottles of water? The same way you look, going to make another motherfucker dream come true for the next 40 years and waiting on retirement at 59 and a half. I'm actually give you some information that doesn't touch the internet whatsoever, because this is actually how I maneuver and how I work my own systems. Now, if you don't know, I started out in 2012 with a retail business, and out the gate, I used to sell screen print t-shirts, direct to garment t-shirts, and Jordans. Being in that business, being in that world as far as sales and having to deal with people hands-on taught me a lot. And a lot of those things, I just translated them to what I currently do in terms of books, curriculums, teaching. But I polished it, of course. You know, that was 2012, it's 2019, so, you know, you would think I'd be way better, which I think I have gotten. So anyway, today, there are many more steps, but I'm going to take you guys through 6 steps of guerrilla marketing that I directly use. Please pay close attention. This is not information you're going to find anywhere on the internet. Ms. Grace, let's get to work. What is fractional reserve banking?
Banks get permission from governments to roll slips and gamble other people's money.
How do you calculate your net worth?
Subtract your debt from your assets.
What are the 3 steps when using a gun?
Finger off trigger, be sure of target, and what's behind it. Treat all guns like they're loaded.
What are you?
A beautiful, independent, and dangerous goddess.
Why did America kill Gaddafi, Osama, and Hussein?
The currency idea is threatened to devalue the American dollar.
And last but not least, what do we need as a people to make it in this country?
An army, collective identity, and group economics.
And what's your job if I die today?
Pick up where you left off and take care of my siblings.
Miss Grace, you got 10 seconds. Show them how it's done. There you go. Get that clip in there.